dodi ami le dodi ve dodili ve dodili ve dodili ve dodili. And my beloved, I am yours. I am my beloved, and I can be loved. 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 Akumana, avaksha et she'ava nafshi. Akumana, avaksha et she'ava nafshi. Akumana, I will rise, and I will sing the love of my soul. I will rise, and I will sing the love of my soul. I will be loved. 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 Oh. I will be loved. I will be When despair for the world grows in me, and I wake in the night at the least sound, for fear of what my life and my children's lives will be. My children's lives will be. I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water. I go and lie down where the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water. The presence of still water. And I feel above me, and I feel above me.
How about that, Simon? Am I loud enough now? Well, hi, everybody. I'm here from the live from the TBI Social Hall. As some of you may know, we have a pre-Passover prep class this evening, starting at 7:15. We invite everyone who is within the sound of my voice to join us for that. Be a lot of cool information focused really on diverse Passover traditions from all over the world. We have a special guest, Julie Jufrida, who will talk about all sorts of diverse Passover foods from her perch at the LA Times Test Kitchen, and also a few guests from our own community, such as our very own Simon Saul, Yudit Gratz de Lang, a couple of others. So please join us at 7:15 on the Adult Jewish Learning Zoom. If you need access to that, just go to any TBI email and you'll find a recent vintage, and you'll find the link there, Adult Jewish Learning. And you can try and text me also, or just send a message, I guess, through Facebook Messenger. We're not going to be on Facebook for this class, but we will be on Zoom. So we hope you will join us. So we're just going to start. Let me start with a little opening song, and then we'll get to our Zoom Siyyum, maybe a little story that I have planned. Don't see any kids on with us yet, but I do see a few folks on Facebook. So let's start with. I think we'll start with this song then. We oh oh we oh oh we oh 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 we oh 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 we oh 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 we oh oh we oh oh we oh 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 we oh 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 we oh 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 oh. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. We oh oh we oh oh we oh 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 we oh 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 we oh 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 we oh oh we oh oh we oh 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 we oh 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 we oh 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 oh. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this lovely day. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. How great it is for brothers and sisters hang out on this lovely day. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. We oh oh we oh oh we oh 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 we oh 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 we oh 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 oh. One more time. We oh oh we oh oh we oh 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 we oh 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 oh. How great it is to hang out with y'all on this hot day. Boy, was it hot today. Haven't felt that kind of heat. Felt like a little bit like Phoenix and Palm Springs, all wrapped up in one with a little Las Vegas on the side. That's how hot it was for me. If you're expecting Rabbi, he is still away traveling with his family. So he will be back over the weekend. So I'll be helping to lead services, just Randy and I, this Friday night, but you're welcome to join us, certainly in our sanctuary. Have a nice little oneg planned. We did our first one last week. That all worked out well. If you have, if you're one of our families with youngish children, our first in-person family Shabbat this coming Friday at 6:30. We invite you all to the sanctuary. Send out a special email again tomorrow to our families, but invite you to do that. And I think I'll share a little story here. Just gotta reach over, get my book. I told a story on Monday night about a goblin. And today I have a story about a whole family of goblins. And this one's called A Family of Demons. There once was a father demon, a mother demon, and a little girl demon. What did the demons look like? The father demon had the face of a monkey with one eye closed. One of his ears was very long and the other one was very short. The mother demon had the face of a goat, and like a goat, she had a little beard. The little girl demon had the face of a duck, but her feet were like those of a cat. Now, these demons weren't really evil. They just went up and down the streets of the town having fun. One day they came upon a large house where a little girl lived with her parents. Let's go into that house, said the father demon, and live there for a while. So they did. Inside the house, the father demon hid inside a bottle of wine. And when the cork was lifted, he jumped out and made a terrible noise, filling the room with smoke and lightning and thunder. The family shrieked and screamed, and afterwards they found a pile of ashes on the floor. And even though they opened every window, the terrible smell lasted for days. As for the mother demon, she loved to sneak around after dark, making strange noises outside windows. The children who heard these sounds hid under the covers all night and were afraid to fall asleep. So what did the little girl demon do? What did the little girl demon do? I'm sorry, I missed a carry on. And what did the little girl demon do? She liked to hide inside mirrors. One day she entered the mirror of a little girl who was just the same height as she was. So when the girl stood in front of the mirror, she saw the girl demon instead of herself. The girl demon copied everything the little girl did. When the girl shook her head, the girl demon shook her duck head. When the girl lifted her foot, the girl demon lifted her cat foot. Oh no, cried the girl, I've turned into a strange creature. She ran screaming to her mother and father, but they showed her in their mirror that she was just the same as ever. Now the demon family was afraid of only one thing, and that was the name of God. When people said their prayers or read from the Bible, the demons shook with fear, for they knew that whenever anyone said God's name, that name had the power to make demons disappear. And so it happened that one day an old rabbi, on his way home from synagogue, sat down on the steps of their house to rest. He was carrying a prayer book, and he began to read one of the Psalms out loud. And of course, he read the name of God. All at once, the posts of the house began to tremble, and then the whole house began to shake. There was a great noise as if there was a storm inside. Just then the front door flew open and the father demon, the mother demon, and the little girl demon rushed out as fast as they could. They didn't stop running until they had gone far, far away. And no one in that town has ever heard of them again. The end. It's probably the last of our demon stories for at least a couple of weeks, since we're coming up on Pesach. One of the reasons that I played the musical selection that I did in the beginning from Chava Mirel was that it was Ani Ledodi V'Dodi Li from the Song of Songs, Shir HaShirim, which we typically study and chant and learn from at Passover, Jewish love poetry. And what better time for love than the birth of spring? And if you want to call 90 degrees in the shade the birth of spring, you go for it. But it was a little hot for me out there. Let me just give a shout out to see who is online here. We have Adele and Nancy, and Ellen is with us. A few other people. Good to see you. I'm going to move to our Zoom Siyyum because I want to get ready for our class that starts at 7:15. Simon and Yvonne, you want to check in and say hello at all before we do that?
Yes, quickly. Simon had an incident today with Hessie coming to visit.
Oh,
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, she was fluttering in front of the window, which she used to do before she exited.
Uh-huh.
And she was just there and she left.
I think she came
Did
to
you
say
flutter-
goodbye.
Did you flutter back?
Yes.
I was flustered, not fluttered.
I was walking. He sounded me to ask me what to do. Anyway,
Thank you.
thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing that. So we're going to move to our Zoom Siyyum. I'm sorry, our Siyyum with Hashki Venu, and let me just do this. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom, L'shalom. L'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim. Ufros aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Ufros aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Oh, teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Amen. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom, L'shalom. V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim. Ufros aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Ufros aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Amen. Once again, let's just see if there's anyone here to say hello to that I may have missed. I have to rotate my phone. Doesn't look like we added anybody new recently, but Erev Tov to all of you. I don't have many other announcements that I didn't make at the beginning of our time together this evening. We have Erev Shabbat. We have a class starting in about 15 minutes, 7:15 on the Adult Jewish Learning Zoom link. We have Shabbat on Friday night. We have our Jewish Community School on Sunday, celebrating Passover. Family service for Shabbat this Friday night, 6:30, in person here as well as on Zoom. Obviously, same thing for our regular Erev Shabbat service at 7:30. Next week, pre-Passover, Monday and Wednesday as usual. Rabbi will be here next Wednesday for his take on pre-Passover preparations. And then Friday, 1 week from this coming Friday, we will only have a 5 o'clock virtual service for Erev Pesach, for the first night of Passover. And then following night, the second night, we hope to see all of you, or not all of you, because we can't accommodate all of you, but many of you, many of our community here for the second Seder in person here in our social hall. You can see a couple of tables already set up, really for the Oneg for tomorrow, but peace, peace will come. Let it begin with me. We need peace. Let it begin with me. Oh, my own life is all I can hope to control. Let my life be lived for the good of my soul. Let there be peace, sweet peace. Peace will come, and let it begin with me. We really need peace. May peace come. Let it begin with me. Let it begin with me. Let it begin with me. Amen. Thank you, everybody. That will conclude our Zoom Siyyum for this Wednesday evening. Nice to see you all here. Look forward to seeing you in the future, especially in about 11 minutes or so on our adult Jewish learning link for our Passover prep class. See you then. Take care. Good night.